Welcome back. One last chapter of The Chocolate Touch. Are you ready? John just got done talking to the store owner, and he replenished everything else to whatever it had been before it turned to chocolate. And John went running out of the store, waiting to see if his mother had returned as well. Let's find out and see. The front door was open, and John rushed into the living room where he had left his mother. She was not there now, but on the chair was a small wet lace handkerchief. Oh, it's not chocolate anymore. John ran into the dining room and on to the kitchen. As he came to the kitchen door, he heard the ring of silver against crockery. That's a pot. When he saw the wonderful sight, his mother arranging the coffee things on a tray. He dashed into the kitchen and flung his arms around his mother's waist, sobbing and laughing with relief and joy. There, said Mrs. Midas, stroking the hair from John's forehead. You've had a very disturbing day, dear. But in a few minutes we're all going to have supper and everything will be fine again. Goodness, I do believe I need some coffee myself. I felt so strange just then in the other room. I really don't know what came over me. The door from the garden opened and Mr. Midas came in. Before we settle down, Mrs. Midas said to John, have a glass of good cold milk. You look so hot. Look at that nice warm hug he gave his mom. I think he's excited to see her. So they didn't know what had happened to her. Well, John thought he certainly wouldn't scare them by telling them. He watched gratefully as the mother took a frosty blue mug from the refrigerator and poured him a glassful of icy, creamy milk. Ooh, sounds yummy. Trembling with nervousness, John tilted the glass against his open mouth. The liquid flowed in and down his throat and remained purely milky, deliciously milky, tasting of nothing but fresh, clean, yummy milk. After the first long, wonderful gulp, he suddenly recalled that he had not thanked the storekeeper for saving his mother. Mother, he said, may I go out for a minute? I'll be right back. All right, John, she said, but supper will be ready in 10 minutes. Don't keep us waiting. John ran briskly down the street until he came to the corner where he was. He always turned right when he's going to Susan's house. There he turned left instead and started going the 2 blocks of unfamiliar street leading to where the candy store was. Soon he came to the corner where the red brick building had been. There was no building, no store, of course, no storekeeper. In the corner lot there was nothing to be seen but a head of rusty tin cans and broken bottles surrounding a signboard with a new lettering that said, sold. Somebody brought the property. And that, my friends, is the end of the story of The Chocolate Touch. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.